My name is Monica Soha.
I'm William Taylor.
We met each other at a restaurant about, 14 years ago?
Probably about 19 years.
About 19 years ago.
Somewhere around there, 2003.
We have 3 kids. Azaria, Jordan, he is autistic and blind. And then we have Kai Taylor. He's always looking out for his brother. He's his brother's eyes in a lot of ways. He loves
Jumping into the pool.
He loves swimming.
Daredevil.
Yes, he's very active, and he is daddy's boy. Every morning, he said, I woke up with a smile on my face because I seen daddy. He went to a childcare in Bloomington, Minnesota. He really loved it. He loved the other children that were there. It was actually a really good daycare for us at the time. Before the incident, he was more secure. He definitely was happier and not as scared. I had gotten a few missed calls at work. The daycare provider had told me that there was a situation, and when I got there, my child immediately told me what happened. He said, Mom, James hurt me. The individual took a 2x4 and hit my son while he was sleeping. Luckily, there was no internal bleeding and no broken bones. He hurt my baby pretty bad. He hasn't been the same since.
My feelings was angry. Somebody that we kind of knew, or thought we knew.
As parents, we're here to make sure our kids are secure and safe, and we couldn't do that. It was a traumatic event, but we didn't think it would affect him as bad as it did, because we had heard people, oh, he's young, oh, he'll forget about it, oh. And
it got worse. The older you get, the worse it get.
His sense of security was gone. Even people that he trusted and cared about, like my parents, he wouldn't go to them. He was scared to leave Mom and Dad.
He holds on to me. I can't put him down. He
would get
arms
frantic.
and legs around me. He's ready to go. He's crying. Then I ask him what's wrong. He won't say nothing until we get by ourselves. Like, he looked like James. I want to go home.
We could provide love and care, and he would still have these symptoms. We realized real quickly that we needed to seek help. St. David's was a wonderful provider for our older child. It was just natural that we decided to go with St. David's.
A lot of times children who have experienced trauma have sensory memories and trauma memories that come up. They don't have words that are attached to these memories, but they know how it feels. And so to have an occupational therapist on site that can help us manage some of that sensory overload alongside a mental health therapist who can start to define what that might mean in their relationships for them, socially and emotionally, it becomes a secret sauce. When a child doesn't feel safe, they are in the core part of their brain where they are worried about safety all the time. And when children who've experienced trauma shift, even into an environment that is safe or with an adult that is safe, it continues to fire as if they're in survival mode until we as adults can learn how to co-regulate with them and they can move forward with their development.
When Kai started in OT, he was fast and impulsive, and he also has a really hard time being still. We're doing a lot of movement-based activities where he gets a lot of pressure and crashing to help get his body regulated. Having Monica in therapy with us has been invaluable. It allows for teaching on the fly, so I can show her what's happening with him, what she can try at home, and then she's able to carry over those strategies at home. He's made some really nice progress. He's able to pause, think about safety before an activity. Those skills will help him as he gets ready for kindergarten in the fall. We want him to be able to sit and attend and stay in an activity with peers for longer periods of time.
I think it sounds cliche, but it takes a village. And when you have an occupational therapist alongside a mental health clinician who all are working on goals with one family and one child, that is an adrenaline shot into the treatment. I can't think of a better way for a child to get assistance and help around their developmental needs.
I had assumptions, that he had the fears, but I didn't know the extent of how the trauma affected him. St. David's did help me understand ways to deal with the trauma and better ways of talking about it and playing, just making him feel comfortable.
Since he's been going there, he's been making progress, but he still remember it. Me and Monica always talked about it. We think it'll stay with him forever because he's not letting it go, and it's still with him in memories.
We always remember the trauma, but St. David's has definitely helped his skills, his coping skills, definitely. His sleep has improved, his separation has improved. He's able to go to grandma and grandpa's without crying. Prior to getting help, I just feel like it would have been
Rough.
very rough. I'm definitely feeling more optimistic now and more confident that he's going to succeed. If it wasn't for St. David's, he definitely would not be where he is today.